Hola and welcome to today's Pro-Spanish lesson. To say just in Spanish, just as in this is just what I need, or this is just what I wanted. That just is quite straightforward. Justo, justo. So very similar to just in English, there's just an O on the end. Justo, just. Now, you'll see throughout this lesson, this isn't the only way of saying just, because in English just has different meanings. But if we're talking about just meaning exactly, this is exactly what I needed, this is exactly what I want, that just meaning exactly is justo, justo. So we're going to start with this and that. Esto, this, and that, eso. So esto and eso, this. And then we're going to have is, or es. So we've got this, or that is. Justo, just. And now we want to say what, because the phrases we're going to make are, this is just what I wanted, or I needed, or I was looking for. So, what is que, but when what is in the middle of a sentence, it's lo que. So what in the middle of a sentence is lo que. So far we've got this or that is just what. Let's have I need. Necesito. Necesito. And let's have I want. Quiero. Quiero. So I need, necesito, I want, quiero. Obviously, if you're a complete beginner, then you might feel a bit overwhelmed, but this grid will stay on there, so you'll have that support, and we'll keep the vocabulary down to a minimum, so you'll still be able to practice these structures and have them oven ready for conversation. So, necesito, I need, and quiero, I want. Let's have the past as well, so that we're able to say this is just what I needed, or I wanted. So, needed, I needed, is necesitaba, necesitaba. And wanted, quería, quería. Okay, so we've got I need, necesito, I want, quiero, I needed, necesitaba, and I wanted, quería. Okay, so how would you say, this is just what I need? What would that be? This is just what I need. Esto es justo lo que necesito. Esto es justo lo que necesito. How about, that is just what I needed. That is just what I needed. What would that be? Eso es justo lo que necesitaba. Esto es justo lo que necesitaba. That is just what I needed. How about, this is just what I want? What would that be? This is just what I want. Esto es justo lo que quiero. Esto es justo lo que quiero. And how about, this is just what I wanted. This is just what I wanted. What would that be? Esto es justo lo que quería. Esto es justo lo que quería. This is just what I wanted. And if you want to, you might find it useful to take a screenshot of the video of this grid, because you'll be able to use it to practice later. And we'll just take a brief pause there while I mention the Levels 1 to 6 Pro-Spanish course, available for download from prospanish.co.uk. And this course takes the complete beginner or near beginner right up to a conversational level of Spanish in a series of easy to follow steps. Okay, so just when it means exactly, this is exactly what I need, or this is exactly what I needed. So that just is justo, justo. Okay, how about when just means something that's just happened? So I've just eaten. I've just seen him. I've just lost it. So it's something that's just happened, just recently happened. And in Spanish, that's a nice easy way of doing this. We start off with acabo de, in a way that's our kind of I've just bit, acabo de, and then our infinitive verb. So let's say comer is to eat. So acabo de comer is I've just eaten. Acabo de comer, I've just eaten. I've just spoken. Hablar is to speak. So I've just spoken. Acabo de hablar. Nice and easy. Okay, let's do a little practice grid with this. With I've just. So let's start off with acabo de, the I've just bit. And let's also have acabamos de. So we can say we've just. So I've just, acabo de, and we've just, acabamos de. And let's have to eat, comer, to speak, hablar, and to dance, bailar. So comer, hablar, bailar. And let's have with him in the last column, con él, con él, and with her, con ella, with her, con ella. So how would you say, I've just eaten with her? I've just eaten with her. What would that be? Or I just had lunch with her. What would that be? Acabo de comer con ella. Acabo de comer con ella. I've just eaten with her. How about I've just danced with him? I've just danced with him. What would that be? Acabo de bailar con él. Acabo de bailar con él. I've just danced with him. How about we've just spoken with her? In the UK we would say we've just spoken to her. But in Spanish they would say we've just spoken with her. So how would you say that? We've just spoken with her. Acabamos de hablar con ella. Acabamos de hablar con ella. We've just spoken to her or with her. How about I've just spoken to him. I've just spoken to him or with him. What would that be? Acabo de hablar con él. Acabo de hablar con él. I've just spoken with him. How about we've just danced with him? What would that be? We've just danced with him. Acabamos de bailar con él. Acabamos de bailar con él. We've just danced with him. So we started with just when it meant exactly, justo. Esto es justo. This is just what I wanted. And now we've seen when something's just happened, when I've just done something, and we use the phrase acabo de. And acabo actually means I finish. So it's a kind of way of saying I finished, like I've just done this. And another way of saying, or another meaning for just in English is only. I just want to help you. I only want to help you. I just want this. I only want this. I just need to talk to her. I only need to talk to her. And when just means only in Spanish, we can use solo. Solo, like solo, nice and easy to remember. It means only. Solo. Solo. So I just want. Solo quiero. Solo quiero. I just want. Can you remember what this is from the first grid? So you can say, I just want this. What would that be? Solo quiero esto. Solo quiero esto. I just want this. Okay, let's make a grid to practice just as only, as solo. And we can use a lot of the vocabulary or language we've already looked at. So let's start off with solo, only, just. And then we'll have I want, quiero, and I need, necesito. Actually, let's add in as well the past as we did in our very first one. So let's have in I wanted as well, quería, and I needed, necesitaba. So we'll be able to say I just needed, or I just wanted, as well as I just need and I just want. And we'll add in comer, to eat, hablar, to speak, and bailar, to dance, which we also have just seen. So we'll be able to say I just want to eat, or I just need to speak. And in our last column, we'll have con él, with him, and con ella, with her, which we saw before. So how would we say, I just want to dance with him? I just want to dance with him. What would that be? Solo quiero bailar con él. Solo quiero bailar con él. How about, I just need to speak to her. I just need to speak with her. What would that be? Solo necesito hablar con ella. Solo necesito hablar con ella. How about, I just wanted to speak to him. I just wanted to speak to him. What would that be? Solo quería hablar con él. Solo quería hablar con él. How about, I just needed to dance with her. I just needed to dance with her. What would that be? Solo necesitaba bailar con ella. Solo necesitaba bailar con ella. How about, I just wanted to eat with her. It would sound better if we said, I just wanted to have lunch with her. And comer means to eat, but it also means to have lunch. So let's change it to, I just wanted to have lunch with her. What would that be? Solo quería comer con ella. Solo quería comer con ella. And that's it for today's lesson. As mentioned earlier, if you're looking to become a confident and a competent speaker of Spanish, then head over to prospanish.co.uk, where you can download the full Levels 1 to 6 course.